Hello, absolutely nobody. It's Carab here. Welcome back. Day 38, 7 days to die in the PlayStation 4. So you've just seen me. I got disturbed. I had my inventory completely empty, and I was doing some inventory management, just kind of planning for what I was going to show you guys in this episode. And we had this little lady come up and do some screaming, which then in turn activated these guys to come and attack me. So I had to, I quickly ran out, switched my filming on so you guys could see the end of the battle, and that's pretty much where we are. So again, it's another reason why I would like a little bit of help. I really want to secure this front of the building. I mean, does anyone know when the garage doors are being released on the PlayStation 4? If you could tell me, that would be fantastic, because it would sway my decision whether or not to hold out for the garage doors or just be done with it and create something else in this space here. But again, I suppose I'll wait. I'm not going to do anything in this episode, so we don't have to worry too much right now. So that's that mini hole dealt with, and we will go back upstairs. So I had a couple of thoughts about this mission, this episode today, but what I've done is during the night I didn't run back, but I took my mini bike back all the way back to my old base and raided pretty much 90% of everything that was there. So what I did, I'll just put this stuff away because I don't want this for the time being. And I'll throw those bullets in here. I had obviously 75 bullets in my inventory there, and you'll see why I have that in a couple of seconds. I'll put them away. On the way back I killed another couple of animals by running them over. So I've got plenty of food, I've got loads of water, I've got the snow up there I can make into water, so it's easy. I've got some coal on my doorstep, and I also on the way back discovered I think three little piles of potassium here, so I can so I marked it on the map so I didn't forget about it. And don't forget we've also got this cave here which is full of potassium as well, so we can go back. So we've got plenty, we really do have plenty of possibilities to make more gunpowder. And also in this crate here I have kind of prepared today's episode. So the idea of today's episode is just a quick run over of all my weapons. So if you watched the last episode, you'll have seen that I picked up from a Shotgun Messiah this full pistol. Now as you can see in the pistol, we've got all 600, and they are all fully repaired up to the level, so we've got a full 600 pistol. So obviously that's going to be my weapon of choice if I want to use a pistol. But what I thought I would do is I would create another couple of guns just as backups, and then scrap the rest of this, because what I found, and I'll show you this box here, is that when I raided my box back at home, I obviously grabbed everything and I've just dumped it all in this box, and this box was overflowing with gun parts that we won't use. I mean, look at this thing here, shotgun parts, Brown 47. We are never ever going to use them. Even if I would rather not have a shotgun than use that, because that's going to, a bow and arrow will cause more damage than that. So I suppose my thoughts were today is just maybe a 20-25 minute episode of going over all of the weapon parts that we have and building them into maybe having 2 or 3 full weapons and then scrapping the rest. So that's what we're going to do. I haven't done it in any particular order, but what my thoughts are is, can I scrap from within here? I can't. So what my thoughts are is I'll just do a quick order here, and we're not going to bother with anything that's less than blue. So for likes of these weapons, these weapon parts here, we'll put them on an inventory, and what we'll do is we'll scrap them in a couple of seconds. But what we want to be able to do is create, you know, the best weapons we can from what we've got. So we've got 3 casings here, so that's how many guns we're going to create here today. And I will order them in strength value as well, just so it's you know, easier to keep track of. Now we don't have as many handles as we would like, and I could, in fact I might actually have a pistol in here as well. So I'll take that pistol as well, and we'll do this properly because we only really want 3 guns. I'm not going to touch that one, and what I'll do is I'll inventory this one, and I will assemble it. I will take all of the parts out of the gun and then close down, and as you can see there, that's why I had so many bullets, because I'd done that to every single pistol I've picked up. And I will do it again here. We'll assemble the gun, we'll strip down the parts, and we'll close that off. And again, that must have been an empty gun because I didn't get any bullets from that, but you can see we've picked up a little bit more. So what we're going to do is we'll take the casings we've just picked up and we'll order them in strength value. We've got 75 here, so that fits in here. And one of the things we really want to bear in mind here is the can't really think of a good way to describe it, but the hardness level of the weapons. So you can see here we've got a 511, and it's very, you know, the repair level on that's quite high. We've got a 484 here, and that's really low. So that's maybe only got 20, 30, 40 shots left to come out of it before it breaks. So we want to take that into account as well, because we can't actually combine them and repair them in any way at the moment. So what we're going to do is we will put these, we'll just hotbar these parts quickly, so we can see. Right, so I'll ditch them down here. I mean, this one here, 511, but it's, you know, it's next to broken, so it's going to be no good to us. So what we'll do is we've got the grips, and we'll do the same with the grips. We'll order them in the level that we want, and now we've got 5 of these. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to make 5 handles. We'll have to use 5 handles, and then what we'll do from here, everything else is lower, so we'll just inventory tab them. Now we want to do is the parts. So we've got a 418, next one down 428, so that goes above that one. 419, so that one goes up here. And then again we've got 2 more, so we want to take the next highest one. So we've got a 397 and a 284 here. Now I do know we've got this here, so I'll keep that to the side, but as I say, it's almost broken, so we're not going to take that into account. And then what we're going to do is we're going to inventory these, because we will scrap these down, and we should come, sorry I'm just moving in my chair, it's a bit squeaky. We will scrap them down, we will get some decent stuff from them. So we'll do the same with the barrels. We've got a 600 barrel here, 483, 432, and again we've got 2 more, so we've got that and this one, and then we'll inventory bar these. So we don't care about this stuff here, it's not any good to us. If we had the PC version of the game, what we could do is we could use these parts to repair subsequent ones. So, you know, we could take that 305 one, add it to the 511 one, and what it would do is it would repair the broken area and maybe add a little bit of value to it as well. And if you've seen my workbench tutorial, you'll see that would normally be here, but because we're in the PlayStation version, it's not here yet, so I'm hoping that comes soon. But for the time being, because of that, we don't need any of this stuff. So what we'll do is we'll just click on it right on the D-pad and it'll scrap it. And you know, we're not getting a great deal, we're getting 3 scrap from each piece, and we can only bear in mind we can only queue 4, but it only takes 3 seconds, and these ones take even less. These take one. And what we're getting from here, one from these. Take that down. We're getting one from the barrels as well. So, you know, not great, but we had half an inventory full of pieces. Now we've got 40. So again, it's okay. It's not so bad. So now what we're going to do, stick that down with the bullets because you don't necessarily need that right now. And this is going to be our weapon set here. So if we inventory bar all of this in a minute, we can then assemble a gun from it. But what we want to be doing is we want to be looking at the ratings, because we don't want to be putting a gun together. We don't want to be doing this, shooting this gun once and it failing on us. So that's kind of why I've left that here. We can repair that with a repair thing, with a repair module, which I've got a few of. There's some zombies out there. So we can repair this, but as you'll see, it decreases it quite significantly. So it's not ideal, but like I say, it has just repaired it, and it has just made it's still our best version. So then we can move all these down, and we've got something else to scrap here. So as you can see, we can inventory bar these, and then when you've got them in the inventory bar, I'll put them down there for the time being. All you really have to do is click on it, up on the D-pad to assemble it, and then use your right thumbstick just to assemble it. And there you have it. We've now got a full 526 pistol. The parts are a bit broken, not ideal, but still, we can add that here. And we'll do the same with all the others. Don't necessarily have to do it individually like this, but it's good just to keep it in your head which order you're going to put the parts in. We've got that gun. Now we are getting down to the greens now, so these greens and these yellows are going to really drag the next weapon down, but I'll show you anyway. We probably won't be. We'll probably just disassemble it and scrap it, because we don't necessarily need any more than three pistols. And we've just got 4 there. But I'll inventory bar these. Go through the process once more after this. Close that. I'm gonna have to go and take the zombies out at some point as well. They're actually probably in my garage right underneath me. And then, so there you have it. So from an almost full chest, we now have how many is that? Six decent pistols. I mean, that green one's a bit terrible, but we don't necessarily have to worry about that. So we've now got 6 pistols rather than a whole load of pistol parts, and a significantly less full inventory. But these zombies are disturbing me, so I'm just going to inventory bar this stuff quite quickly. Just head down. But as you can see, the base that I've got, it's relatively secure, apart from the fact that these guys are all in my garage. I mean, they don't last long. And you guys getting back up? You may as well just lie down. Just don't bother getting back up. I'll take everything just so the bodies disappear. And again, that's another reason why I really need to find a way to secure this area. Suggestions, please, everybody? I'll just do that. I'll do this body in. I don't necessarily want that bone or the stinky sandwich. I'll keep the hat, in case I want to play tennis or something. Close the door, but I mean, you can see that they couldn't do anything against my defences, so, we are very secure where we are, which is ideal. So, I'll just put these back in here for the time being. For some reason, that's stuck back in my inventory. Okay. Are you kidding me? Come on. Right, I'm sick of this. Okay, do you guys not know I'm trying to do something on YouTube here? You're a joke. You're not welcome. At least the bodies disappear. Once you pick up the stuff, they just disappear. Maybe they don't. Okay, take these down. Right, for the time being, since they're causing me so much annoyance, what I'll do, quickly go out here, drop that, and I will inventory bar these, and I'll just block up this area, just for the time being, just so we can finish off the rest of what I'm trying to show you guys. I suppose this is a little tutorial mission, not necessarily any gameplay apart from showing you guys how to manage your infantry and suck eggs as such. So that should stop people from coming in. Right, back up then. Right, get rid of that. Get rid of all this stuff for the time being. Don't want that. And here. So what we're going to do now, we've got, as you see, we've got our pistols here, so we don't really want to be messing around with them for the time being. So I'll put these back top level of my crate up here. Now what we want is to choose the next weapon of what we're going to do. I really want to make a better hunting rifle, so quite selfishly what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up the hunting rifle parts and pieces. Just do a quick hover above these in case we've got some other ones. I think they're all shotgun equipment. Rocket launchers, AK, another shotgun, SMG, a shotgun and pistols. Okay, so we'll go through the same process. We've got a full hunting rifle here. We'll assemble it and we'll strip out all the parts. I don't know what I'm doing. We'll strip out all the parts. We'll do the same for any other full hunting rifle we've got. I think that's probably it. And we also picked up one bullet for doing that. So we don't necessarily have to do this in the crate this time, because we don't really have as much pieces for these, but so we can just do this in our inventory. Now we've got enough here for 2 full hunting rifles now, because you can see we've got the 4 parts twice. So let's figure out how we create the best weapon from this, and we'll go by the age-old technique of best on top. So best on top, and you know, that's literally how long it takes. These items here we will not use, so scrap again. Scrap that. We can't scrap that for some reason, so we'll stick it over there. We might be able to melt it down or something along those lines. So now we've got, it's a shame about that hunting rifle stock, but I mean, this is the beauty of the way we do this, is that if we raid a Shotgun Messiah and find a better hunting rifle stock than we've got, we know we can bring it back here and just swap it out, and then it will upgrade our weapon that way. So again, we'll ditch them all in, close it down, and we've got that's a really good hunting rifle, a 474. We'll do the same with this one. And we've got a 385. So back into our crate. Make space please, and I'll ditch our hunting rifles in here. So as you can see, it's a little bit of a long process, and I normally do this at night time. You know, and you guys don't necessarily need to, sorry of this chair squeaking again, but you guys don't necessarily need to see this. It's not the most interesting thing in the world, but it does a job, and it allows us to have some decent equipment. I'm just wondering if I can, is my forge still going? Ran out of fuel. I'll get some wood quickly. Throw some more wood in there. I'm just wondering if you can melt this stuff down. I don't know what it'll create. Take the clay out. Stick it in there, switch it on. We'll come back. We'll come back in a couple of minutes. I'll stick that on the output for the time being. We'll come back in a couple of minutes to see if that's actually done anything. It might melt it down and create something. It might not. All we have to do is find out. So, as you can see, I think possibly the next thing we're going to do is shotgun. So we'll have a quick look. We might have quite a lot of shotgun stuff, so we'll have a quick look. Anything shotgun related is going to get picked up. That was an AK barrel. That's all rocket launcher stuff. Shotgun, 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 whole shotgun, 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 SMG, SMG, SMG. So we're looking for an SMG barrel, and then we can have an SMG, which will be very nice to have, I would say. Anything else? Shotgun, rocket launcher. I think we might be able to make a rocket launcher as well. Shotgun, shotgun, SMG parts, SMG barrel. Ooh! Well, there you go. That's an SMG. It's not going to be... Is that an SMG barrel as well? Yeah, so that's going to be quite a nice little SMG as well. It's a shame about the parts, but again, we can always upgrade them at a later date. But already you can see, just by doing a little bit of management like this, you can see that from a really scattered and ugly storage box, we've now got a really manageable area where we can identify quite quickly what weapons we've got and what we need to upgrade. But again, for this one we don't necessarily need to use the crate, but what we'll do is we will anyway, because there's because the shotgun is slightly different. Because of the stock we have to use. So there's all the receivers we've got. I think I've got a shotgun here. I'll assemble that. Take all the pieces out of it. Is there any other full shotguns? There's a shotgun here, so I'll assemble that. And again, take all the pieces out of it. And now the reason we're doing this is because I don't know why I've got them on the inventory. Shotguns come in two sizes. We've got the sawn-off shotgun, or we've got the full-length shotgun. That stock was a terrible stock. It's probably what was dragging down this this gun. 10% hungry. I might have to go and grab some food from the barrel in a second. Before I do that, I'll just organise again. I'll organise the receivers first. Because they're common in all of the weapons. I'll organise the shotgun parts next, because again they're common in all of the weapons. I could probably just quick bar them, it's going to be quicker. That's all of the parts, so I'll ditch them down here. And I'll do the sizing of it later as well. And then what we have to do is we have to look at the stocks and the barrels. So you'll see we've got a shotgun. Why did that drop? Sweet. So we've got a shotgun stock, as you can see, a shotgun stock, and all of these shotgun stocks, you can tell by the way they look, are for the big shotgun. So a full-size shotgun. Now all of these stocks are for a short shotgun. I might have to leave one more space just so I can do something in an organised way. And then what we've got here is we've got a long shotgun barrel, so we'll place them here. We've got a short shotgun barrel, so we've got the choice now. the parts and the receiver are the same regardless of what kind of shotgun you have, but the barrel and the stock aren't. So what we have to do here, we have to kind of figure out. Was that a short one? Oh, what was that? Long. I should be able to tell these by looking at them, shouldn't I? A long one there, right, and a short one here. So these are relatively easy to sort out. We take, the highest going down, relatively easy, and same again with the parts. We haven't really got a great amount of high parts here, but it's relatively easily done. And then with the barrels, yeah, I know you're hungry. 7%, you're not going to die. And then for the barrels, we can do the same. Nope, that one goes there. And then we've got the stocks, so we can do the same for the short stocks. So we've got 500, 560, 460, sorry. And then we'll do the same with the short ones. So this is a little bit more complicated to get your head around, because you've got to kind of think about all of the parts in order, and what's the best one we can create, what are the best shotguns we can create with the materials we've got. So already I'm looking at this and I'm seeing that our short shotgun stocks are all pretty poor. We've got one half decent shotgun, short shotgun barrel, but we can combine the top equipment here to make a very good long shotgun. So that's what I'll do. I'll combine these ones here. It gives you the option. We're going to create a full-size shotgun and drop the stuff in, and we've got, as you can see there, a 495 shotgun. And then we'll do the same with the bigger one. The next one down, sorry. We'll assemble, we'll make another shotgun. A full shotgun, sorry. We'll assemble that. And I think just for the variety, what we'll do is we will take these parts here and just create a short shotgun with these parts. Because even though that stock's better, the barrel will bring that up rather than the stock, and we can always find another stock. So we'll do this here. Assemble, sawn off shotgun, and then drop your parts in. And there we have it, 3 decent shotguns. Now, if we wanted, we could create as many shotguns from this as we want. But honestly, 3 is going to be enough. So what we'll do is we'll pick everything else up out of there. We'll chuck our... I don't know why I keep that. We'll chuck our full shotguns into the crate. Organise it nicely. It doesn't necessarily have to be in this is just me being a little bit anal. Doesn't necessarily have to be in any order. And then what we can do here is we can just right click and scrap. I don't think we'll be able to scrap the stocks, but we'll just right click and scrap. Sorry, triangle and scrap. Get rid of all this. Don't need any of that. Securing. More shotgun stuff to scrap. Then we're just left with a bunch of stocks. Now let's have a look in the forge to see if that thing melted down. No, that's not going to melt down. So what we can do is we can just make a bin, and we can stick all the stuff in the bin, or go outside and drop it, or do whatever we want with it, because it's useless to us. So that's pretty much the idea of making guns. I'm not going to show you guys anymore. You've probably seen enough of that. It's not been the most exciting episode, but it's it's good for beginners, good for people that have played the game for a long time and never really made guns or upgraded them or kind of maintained them. One thing I would like to make everybody aware of, and I think I did that already, but if you take an item, I've just increased, which is good. If you take an item and you've got a repair kit, you can repair it, but like we saw before, it does actually reduce the value of it. Now there is a skill that stops that from happening. So if you've got the repair skill, which I think, as you can see, I'm quite high up on leveling up most of my skills. There is a repair skill somewhere. Shout out if you can see it. Oh well, maybe there isn't. I thought, I play a lot on the PC as well, so forgive me if I say things that aren't right on the console. But on the PC, there's a repair skill which reduces the amount of degradation to the weapon when you repair it. So unless I just haven't seen it, and we'll go over it once more. There's nothing there. Workbench, done all that. Sorry, it's chair squeaking again. I'm moving. Got all that. Heavy armor, medicine, tooling, miner, craft, miscellaneous crafting. What's the description on that? Just says you gain skills from crafting, repair amounts, repair quality loss. So they must have combined it on the PlayStation. So miscellaneous crafting has repair quality loss. So if you're finding you're repairing lots of items and it's reducing the quality quite a lot, throw some stuff in this miscellaneous crafting, and you'll find that instead of going, because that was quite, that was, what was that, 412, and it's gone down to 389 now. So it's not ideal, but so that other skill should help reduce that amount, go down. Anyway, I hope you find this interesting. I know it's not been the best episode, sitting in one building doing some inventory management, but I thought you might want to see it. So again, please leave a like if you liked the video, leave a dislike if you didn't. Please comment if you want to see anything else, and I will see you all in the next episode. Okay, take care, bye now.